Christopher Nolan is an English-American film director, producer, screenwriter, and editor. He is one of the highest-grossing directors in history and among the most successful and acclaimed filmmakers of the 21st century. So, let's start from the beginning. Early life. Nolan was born to a British father and American mother, so he has both British and American citizenship. He began making films at age 7, borrowing his father's Super 8 camera and shooting short films with his action figures. From the age of 11, he aspired to be a professional filmmaker. He got credit for his editorial assistance on their Oscar-nominated documentary Genghis Blues. College life. Nolan was president of Union Film Society in his college. During his college years, Nolan made 2 short films. The first was Tarantella, which was shown on Image Union. The second was Larceny. It was funded by Nolan and shot with Society's equipment. It appeared at Cambridge Film Festival in 1996. Nolan had little or no success getting his projects off the ground. He later recalled that stack of rejection letters that greeted his early forays into making films. He never had any support whatsoever from the British film industry. In 1998, Nolan directed his first feature, which he personally funded and filmed with friends. Following was made on a budget of £3,000 and was shot on weekends over the course of a year. To conserve film stock, each scene in the film was rehearsed extensively to ensure the first or second take could be used in the final edit. It took 14 months to finish the following, and following was well received by critics. As a result of following success, Nolan was afforded the opportunity to make his breakthrough hit, Memento. Nolan developed a screenplay that told the story in reverse. Memento was considered by numerous critics to be one of the best films of 2000s. Next, he directed Insomnia. It's an average grosser. After Insomnia, Nolan planned a Howard Hughes biographical film starring Jim Carrey. But when he learned that Martin Scorsese was making Hughes' biopic, he left his script and moved on to other projects. Having turned down an offer to direct historical epic Troy. In early 2003, Nolan approached Warner Bros. With the idea of making a new Batman film, Batman Begins. It is the biggest project Nolan had undertaken to that point. It premiered in June 2005 to both critical acclaim and commercial success. Before returning to Batman franchise, Nolan directed Prestige. The Dark Knight has been cited as one of the best films of 2000 and one of the best superhero films ever made. Nolan's films are rooted in philosophical, sociological, and ethical concepts, exploring human morality, the construction of time, and the malleable nature of memory and personal identity. His body of work is pivoted by materialistic perspectives, labyrinth plots, non-linear storytelling, practical special effects, and an analogous relationship between visual language and narrative elements. He nourished visual aesthetic and unconventional, often highly conceptual narratives. Over the course of 15 years of filmmaking, Nolan has gone from low-budget independent films to working on some of the biggest blockbusters ever made. Christopher Nolan is a complete director and great filmmaker. The skill he has in filmmaking is so damn high. So how talented a person may be, in specific field, he had to struggle hard to get success. At the early stage, most people gave up. But Nolan didn't give up. With his money and his friends' money, he directed Following with a budget of $6,000. In 2009, he directed The Dark Knight Rises with a budget of $230 million. Budget increased 38,333 times compared to his first film. He became independent and started producing his own films from 2005. With his filmmaking, hard work, and struggle, Nolan inspired crores of people. I am one of them. I hope you too. In what way Nolan inspired you? What do you like most about him? Post that in comments. More biographies and inspirational stories are on the way. Hit like and subscribe for more.